How did you find Jasmine?
I found Jasmine, I believe, through my manager, maybe at the end of 2019. Yeah, at the end of 2019, my manager was encouraging me to start posting. Like, it was a great opportunity to make some extra cash, and this was like right before, the pandemic. And I actually had a full-time job. I was selling canned wine for this like female-founded company. So I was like getting some experience in sales. I had never like had a real job before. So I just remember like being a sales rep in my car, like making videos for Jasmine. And then I ended up getting laid off because of the pandemic. And a big chunk of my 2020 was being a Jasmine content creator. So 2020 really kind of reignited the creator in me because I was kind of running from that. I was running like for myself, and I'm so happy that that happened. Like, my style really developed, my direction developed, my voice developed. So it wasn't just Jasmine, but that definitely was a reliable source of income during that time. I love, subscription websites now. Like, creators deserve it. We work so hard, and like, we are entertainment. Like, short form videos are leading the way now, and as you can see, like, every social media platform is trying to keep up because you have to.
Absolutely. What would you say you enjoyed the most about Jasmine and be your time on Jasmine?
I don't know if you guys still do this anymore, but there was weekly challenges, and someone who I grew up acting, I loved making like short skits. Acting is definitely like my main focus right now. um, there you did these weekly challenges where you would have like a theme or an obstacle or a challenge or something that people could submit to, and I just had so much fun making up those challenge videos. Like, I would show them to my friends, and we would just like laugh in here because they were just so funny.
I love that. So do you feel like
Mhm.
being a content creator on Jasmine kind of gave you an opportunity and a push to get more creative and maybe challenge you to create things you normally wouldn't?
Absolutely. Like, for what I'm doing now and what it seems to be like what every creator is doing now, I feel like Jasmine gave me like a head start because I was posting like 2 videos a day, like one short video and one long one, and like different photos. And then I would do the challenge. And so I really picked up how to think on my toes, work within my environment. Like, 2020, you had to stay inside. So you had
Mhm.
limited things to work with. But I liked being in a box because you got to think, like, what am I going to do with this box? Like, um, so it really taught me how to edit quickly, think quickly, get creative with my environment. Yeah, I mean, I've always been like okay with video editing, but that definitely like prepped me to be where I am now.
I love that. That's great.
I love my life so much. I love my freedom. Like, it's so cool that I have such independence and freedom in my day-to-day life. Like I just told you, I spent today taking care of myself. Who gets to do that? And I get to do what I like for fun.
You mentioned that you enjoy the freedom you have. And I want to ask you, what are some of the freedoms that have come as a result of you being in this industry?
Um, I make my own schedule. I don't have to set an alarm at night unless I want to. I get to wake up whenever I want to, work out whenever I want to, make content whenever I want to, set meetings whenever I want to. There's so much financial freedom. I don't live paycheck to paycheck, and I feel so lucky. Like, I feel so lucky to be 25 and like, be where I am. I was just having a conversation today with someone because I just got approved for $1 million loan to buy a house. And, I just recently bought my first car, and it's a really nice car. And when I was speaking to the real estate agent, I told her I was 25, and she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yo, I'm trying to start as young as I can." And she was like, "That's amazing." And so I just know that, I don't know, I mean, I feel like I'm in a good position, like financially, mentally, spiritually. And a lot of that is because I don't have the stress of like a 9 to 5 and like someone barking orders at me. Like, I literally just get to live in the flow of life.
I believe that there is such a magic to that, 100%. When you're really just following, I don't know, it's almost like an intuitive nature of what needs to get done in each moment. You're being really present with life. But at the same time, in order to be successful, there is a level of discipline that it takes because you have so much freedom. Talk to me about that.
Right. You have to be smart. Like, of course, this lifestyle is extremely fun. And you can do whatever you want, which it can be a curse or a blessing. But I'm always thinking of the next thing. Like, I know I'm not going to be young and cute forever. Like, life's going to change. And, you almost have to have like a very entrepreneurial mindset about things. Where to invest your money? Are you going to start a brand? Or what company are you going to start? Like, you have to be smart with where you put your money, because it's yourself. Like, you are the employer and you are also the employee. So you have to be really smart with your financial decisions.
Absolutely. Good for you. I love your story, and you're so wise and at such a young age. I know you're going to be wildly successful. Of course. I'm curious, what would you say to a girl who has a similar story to yours, where she likes creating, but she doesn't really know how to get it structured yet? What advice would you give her?
I don't know. It's scary to take those risks. It really is scary to stand out and have eyes on you. But if that's something that you really want to do, I think everybody is probably going to doubt you at first. Literally, your sisters, your parents. I had my parents doubt me like when I was young. But that just fueled me. I wanted it so bad. I wanted it so bad. And everybody's like hate and doubt made me go, okay, well, I'll prove you wrong. And I think that's part of what got me here. It's definitely not what fuels my flame now. But at the time, when I had like a little bit more like resentment and anger in my heart, I was like, okay, you just watch me. So I say just really listen to yourself. 5 years ago, when I was 20, I remember just like thinking about all like everything that I wanted and where I wanted to be and how I wanted my life to look like. I would walk around in the neighborhood that I wanted to live and be like, oh, I wonder what it's like to live there. Like, I wanted a lot, like this lifestyle. And flash forward 5 years later, I look around and I have it all. And one thing that I always have to remind myself is the things that you really want, you're gonna get them. Like, you really are. And it's a slow like progression where you don't notice it. But when you think about the things that you want right now, just know you're likely to get them. For example, I want to be in movies. Like, I'm really trying to act, and I just have this peace knowing that it will happen, and so there's no need to worry about it.
That is beautiful. And you're absolutely right. And actually, I think that knowing, that confidence, that trust, and that faith, it helps bring it almost faster. You know what I mean? Because you don't have as much resistance. You can let it just flow right into you.
Right. And I'm not saying like you just got to sit back and kick your heels up. You have to work hard. but you also have to like believe in yourself. It's like you got to have both. You have to be a hard worker and you have to believe in yourself. But yeah, there is a piece. Like I always feel that someone's taking care of me. Like I always feel like here that I'll always take care of you. And so I just have this like knowing that everything's going to be okay. And I feel like that can go for everyone.
I agree. What's something in your life you're the most grateful for right now?
Community. I think it took me so long to find community in Los Angeles. So I just feel extremely grateful for like finally creating a group that's just like full of like laughter. I love that so much.
That's a beautiful thing, especially in this day and age. You need lots of that, right? Joy, laughter.
Yeah.
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 Yes. Well, thank you so much. This has been an incredible interview.
Oh, yay. Thank you. I'm so happy that I got to do this.